Time for a twins pod.
Then I'm getting sucked off.
Yeah.
Is it true that they're gonna what is it? Black Panther is gonna be a white guy?
Yes. Okay. So
That's crazy. I do
This
not
is
want to
funny.
see a white Dolomite.
I do. No. I don't either. So
I don't want to see a black Superman or a black Superwoman because she's gonna have an attitude. I'm not putting up with that.
you don't want a black Superwoman, no.
Superwoman, motherfucker.
Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you ain't.
You know, Lois Lane turned herself into a black woman. And
Really?
Yeah, she did. It's a '60s comic where she turns herself to a black
Was it
woman to
comedy?
live the experience. No, it was a very serious comic from the '60s. They were
Really?
trying real hard, but yeah. So White Black Panther is from it's futuristic, so it takes place in the. It's not like an alternate universe. It's from a series that's supposed to take place a little bit in the future, and a white kid, blonde hair, blue eyes. Challenges T'Challa for Wakanda and beats him and becomes Black Panther.
Oh,
And
it's
when I
gonna piss
first
off a
heard
lot of
it,
black people.
I'm like, you gotta be
I
fucking.
bet the ratings
So-
will be through the roof for this.
So the guy who wrote it though, Christopher Priest, kind of based dude. So I think
Oh, yeah?
he's kind of like
Oh, okay.
poking the bear a little bit. And
Right.
like nobody wants a white Black Panther. Nope, nobody. Nobody wants a white Shang-Chi. It's fucking ridiculous. But if this is a subtle move, and I don't know, but if it's a subtle move to kind of show the absurdity of the shit we've gone through, I think it's great because it's just a fictional character crowd has been fucking freaking out on Twitter. So I've been just loving it. I'm just like,
yeah.
no, I don't want a white Black Panther, but god damn, it's funny.
Right. I'm thinking it's gonna do good. Oh, it's gonna crush.
I'm buying it. I am absolutely buying
It's
it.
definitely gonna crush.
Yeah.
It's that
So-
shallow effect. It might set records.
Dude, I'm going to frame it on my wall. I hope he's on the cover.
White people will fucking support that just to piss off these sub-Saharan people, pissing off everybody.
Yeah.
Because you know there's a lot of black fatigue going around. That's probably why he did it. Yeah.
That's probably, and Christopher Priest is black, just need to point out. So base dude, yeah, Christopher Priest is black, has called out like the fact that he was given like black titles all the time. He's like, fuck that. I want to write forever. He's a writer, and he's a great writer, by the way.
Right.
For comics. So yeah, I think he's kind of winking and poking the bear a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking great. Well done, sir, if that's what your intention was.
Yeah. I
So-
went to see Black Panther. I like the movie. It's just they had too much African culture in it. I was like, they showed a guy, he had a big old plate in his lip, and his lip was like this. I was like, that was stupid. And then he showed a guy, he had all these keloids all over his face. I said, that has nothing to do with being black. Not in my book. They put African culture in it. Yeah. They made it like African culture black.
They did. And then they had an isolationist ethno-state in the middle of a poverty-stricken Africa. And they had all these fucking resources they weren't sharing in a giant wall.
Right, yeah.
Based. And then the second movie, a bunch of Latin people are trying to break into their country through the wall. It's like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, some racial undertones, like they're coming in legally
Yep.
and shit. Yeah.
I was telling Joe, there's a part in Wakanda Forever where they're lowering a force field, and they lower it with DJs. They're all that's how they lower the force field.
Right.
And you know we were talking, Joe. It's like a bunch of white people were sitting there making decisions.
This is gonna be so cool.
It's so urban. They really like the DJs and the hip hop.
Yeah. You know what's funny? You made that point. I remember we went out to eat. It was these past business partners, and they were like whitey, white, right? And he took us to this nice place, and no black people was in there. A black guy walked in. He's like, was that Eddie Murphy? I was like, that was not Eddie Murphy. I was like, that was not fucking Eddie Murphy. I was like, you fucking racist piece of shit. And then like, a couple months go by, we're in North Carolina, and they said, man, black guy walks by. Is that Don Cheadle? I was like, what the hell? That is not Don Cheadle. Yeah, he was dead serious. You know, white people make you uncomfortable, right? And I'm like very hard to make uncomfortable. You can say some of the most racist things in front of me, jokes, and I wouldn't be offended.
That's good.
And I noticed like when I get around certain white people when they first met, how you doing, brother? He start talking jive to me. I'm like, dude, I don't even talk like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an airplane. I speak jive.
Yeah, crazy.
It's mostly the woke white people try that hard.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
They do.
that fucking bad because they're not used to it, and that's I'm not the only person who's come up with this, but I think it's pretty clear they want to keep people on the plantation. They want to keep people part of that party. You know, the rise of the black middle class would be fucking great. It would be great for this country. It'd be great for the world. Be better for neighborhoods.
Crime
better
would go
for a
down.
lot of things. Crime would go down.
Yeah.
But no, it just like, and that's something that was happening that they put the kibosh on. You know, and it's sad. And
Too much help can actually kill your aspirations to try harder.
Yeah, that's what. I mean, to get really serious, like one of the things I observed, well, obviously in prison, it's mostly black people. Like they are the majority.
Yeah.
And then there's the Latin people who are split into one's from Mexico and the Chicanos who hate each other's fucking guts.
That's so weird.
It is so weird. And then there's white guys, and you know, it's a mix, but there's definitely the Aryan racist crazy motherfuckers with swastikas on their fucking foreheads. It's like, well, you're going to be here the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Hope you live.
Y'all like that last Ram we gave away?
Yeah.
So we got us another one. Check this Ram out. 2500 heavy duty turbo diesel Ram. R-A-M or Ram. It's got all kinds of Ram action. Yeah, I love this Ram. You can really ram something with this. What color is this? Graphite? That is white supremacist graphite right there. Got a good handle on it. See that handle? Built like a tank, but it drives like a race car. Go to officialhardswings.com. Anything you buy from the site get you automatically in a win. Yeah. No purchase necessary. Going where prohibited. See official rules for details. Yeah.